In this video, we take a respectful look back at the adult stars whose lives were tragically cut short by AIDS-related complications, and the lasting impact they had both on and off screen. This is more than just a list, it's a remembrance. Amanda Blake was an American actress best known for her role as Miss Kitty Russell on the long-running television series Gunsmoke. Born Beverly Louise Neal on February 20, 1929, in Buffalo, New York, she began her career not in acting but as a telephone operator. She later moved into modeling and eventually found her way to Hollywood, where she began appearing in films in the late 1940s and early 1950s. She was a striking redhead, often cast in roles that played off her strong, confident presence. Her big break came in 1955 when she was cast as Miss Kitty, the feisty saloon owner in Dodge City, on Gunsmoke. The show became a major hit and ran for 20 seasons, making it one of the longest-running television dramas in American history. Amanda appeared in the show for 19 of those years, missing only the final season. Her character was iconic, a mix of charm, toughness, and compassion, and her on-screen chemistry with James Arness, who played Marshal Matt Dillon, was a hallmark of the series. Although Miss Kitty and Dillon never officially married on the show, their implied romantic connection added a rich emotional layer to the program. Outside of Gunsmoke, Amanda Blake had roles in several films and guest appearances on television shows, but her legacy remained tied to her portrayal of Kitty. After leaving Gunsmoke, she became involved in animal welfare and was one of the first to bring awareness to the humane treatment of animals in Hollywood and beyond. She helped found the Arizona Animal Welfare League, the state's oldest no-kill shelter, and received accolades for her activism. Her later years were marked by health struggles. Blake had a history of heavy smoking and was diagnosed with oral cancer in the 1970s, which she survived. She passed away on August 16, 1989, at the age of 60. While initial reports listed her cause of death as oral cancer, it was later revealed by her physician that she had died from complications related to AIDS. Her death was one of the earliest high-profile cases that brought attention to the fact that AIDS was not limited to a specific demographic and could affect anyone. Amanda Blake left behind a legacy as a television pioneer and an advocate for animals. Her portrayal of Miss Kitty remains one of the most beloved characters in TV Western history, and her real-life compassion made a lasting impact far beyond the screen. Ofra Haza was an Israeli singer and actress whose voice transcended borders, blending traditional Middle Eastern sounds with modern pop and electronic music. Born on November 19, 1957, in the poor Hatikva quarter of Tel Aviv, she was the youngest of 9 children in a family of Yemeni Jewish immigrants. Her father had been a cantor, and the influence of traditional Jewish and Yemenite music would remain a vital part of her identity and artistry. As a teenager, Ofra joined a local theater troupe, the Hatikva Quarter Theater Workshop, where her talent quickly stood out. Her beautiful voice and charismatic stage presence earned her lead roles, and by the time she was 19, she had become a star in Israel. Her early music was heavily inspired by her Yemeni heritage, and her 1984 album, Shure T-Man, Yemenite Songs, became a breakthrough. It showcased her ability to modernize ancient melodies, blending traditional instruments with synths and drum machines in a way that captivated audiences both in Israel and abroad. Her international success took off with the release of Im Ninalu in 1988, a song based on a Hebrew poem by a 17th-century rabbi. The track's hypnotic beat and haunting vocals caught the attention of DJs in Europe and the US, becoming a club hit and charting around the world. Ofra soon collaborated with well-known artists and producers, including Iggy Pop, Paula Abdul, Sarah Brightman, and even featured on soundtracks for Hollywood films like The Prince of Egypt, where she voiced Yocheved, Moses' mother, in the Hebrew, English, and other versions of the film. Despite her growing fame, Ofra remained deeply rooted in her cultural and spiritual identity. Her music often carried messages of peace, hope, and unity, and she became a symbol of pride for both Israelis and Jews of Mizrahi descent. Her voice was both ancient and modern, a rare bridge between worlds. Tragically, Ofra Haza died on February 23, 2000, at the age of 42. Her death was sudden and shocking, reportedly due to AIDS-related complications, something that was rarely discussed in Israeli society at the time. The news sparked both sorrow and controversy, but also admiration for her legacy and grace. Her funeral was attended by thousands, and she remains a beloved figure in Israeli music and beyond. Ofra Haza's legacy endures through her music, which continues to inspire and move people across generations and cultures. Her unique ability to fuse tradition with innovation made her a pioneer, an unforgettable voice that still echoes far beyond her homeland.